I'm going to use one of these tools to go through lift station 1. This is the display states that I often speak about in the paid version of Onshape. So if we're able to, I know what we're trying to do is glue from the anchored bases up to the main discharge piping. So to do that, we'll first look at what we're overall trying to achieve, which is this header here, and you're concerned that about gluing in these two directions at the same time. And so we want to add two Vanstone flanges here. This pipe is the pipe that's existing, that is long right now, but that's the existing pipe, and you want to add two Vanstone flanges there. If we wanted to look at the process to glue it as it's seen here, first, like we said, we'll hide the main body to make this a bit easier to look at, and the header from this angle here. Starting at the bottom, we've got the flange, and we've got we bolt those on after the bases are anchored, and then we'd have the long stub of pipe on which we'd be building the check valves and the pieces coming up. So we got a short piece of pipe here, we'd have our check valve assembly here, check valve in the right orientation, and when we remove this bottom section of pipe, that would be good enough for servicing, because once you remove that, you'd have lots of room to service or change pumps or valves or anything else that would have to happen here. So during the construction process or building these headers, pipe anchors based, the bases are anchored, and so we come up and we're up to this section here with the headers verticals. We can still go ahead and glue in, and these pieces may be cut long. This piece will still be long, we won't touch that yet, and you'll see we'll end up in this situation from which I believe they'll be able to see the center, see your stocks, and you'll be able to mark out where you need to cut or how long these two pieces need to be, or where they need to be center to center. The reason is those two pieces are trying to match up to this T. So this T, I imagine we will glue together outside to get the T and the bushings in. So you'll have a distance that you have those two pipes in there to measure. You'll measure those two interior distances, and then you will match that distance to the pipe lengths and the center that you have for the discharge pipes there. You will unbolt your vertical section, so you'll unbolt this T, and once that's unbolted, because everything is measured up, you'll be able to glue the T together with your unbolted elbows outside, or when it's not connected to the discharge pipe. The last thing you'll then do is, because this entire header will be together at this point, that's when you do the final cut on the inlet pipe, and then only this connection is there. So you cut this, you measure, you cut, you bolt these back in during your gluing process, so that you're not gluing you're gluing this direction last, and these pieces, this header, this direction in this plane, the right plane here, this will already be glued together if that sequence makes sense to you.